Here I go, Seb there, and today bringing you another gameplay commentary, and this time it's a domination game on Freight, and this is actually part of our COD Champs qualifiers. This was our first round match, and this was the second side of Dom. We won the first side by like 50 points, and this side of Dom, well, we just took it away from them, and so yeah, the gameplay audio actually fucked up on it, so you can't hear our audio or any of the gun sounds are all out of sync and everything, which is a bit annoying because at one point I get a nice little, cheeky little couple of kills and everyone goes a bit mental, but yeah, no, so unfortunately that's not in there, but anyway, we'll move on to it, and I'll move on, and it kind of leads me into my next topic, which is COD Champ qualifiers, and I'm mainly going to talk about the UK ones today, because obviously I am from the UK, so that is what that's what appeals to me the most, I suppose. Obviously I do watch Call of Duty in NA and Optic and Envy and everything like that, but obviously I want to focus on the UK because that is where the main teams that I'll be supporting are going to be from. So yeah, so I think looking at the groups, I've got the groups here in front of me. The main groups, obviously you've got TCM, Qualification is Easy, Insidia, HRG Gold, Reason Gaming, DB Gaming, Tech and Team Infuse. That's in Alpha Group, and in Bravo you've got Epsilon, Aya, then Team Orbit, Domination, SP, Aware, TYT, Different Gravy. We're going LA Boys, which is quite a funny name. I quite like that name. And I think that in the Alpha Group, it kind of sums itself up. I think you can say TCM and Infused will go through, guaranteed. Tech didn't qualify through the online qualifiers. They struggled and only got put through because of people cheating and not cheating, but using an underage player, so they're getting kicked out. So they're gonna. I don't know if you can 100% put them through. The other team I would look out for, I think, is Insidia. I think they're quite a good team from what I've seen, a little bit of their stream when they were on the COD Champ stream, and I think they're a good team, so I think everyone needs to look out for them because I think that they will come through and perform to a point. But yeah, I reckon they're my four that would go through in that, and I don't really know enough about the other teams to say whether the other teams will go through. I know there have been week 1 matches. Some of you will say, oh, it's these matches, these people beat them, but I didn't see the week 1 matches, so I'm just going from afresh, from what I thought before I saw the groups. So yeah, so I think that TCM, Insidia, Tech and Infuse will go through, and then from Bravo I think Epsilon will go through, which is kind of sums it up. Orbit will go through, just because they're top 2 pro teams, not top 2 pro teams in EU, but the top two of the top pro teams in the EU. And then I think Aware will go through, just because they're another good pro team. And I have to say, from what I've seen from TYT, the YouTube team, as everyone calls them, I think that they have enough about them that they will go through to the LAN tournament. And some people will go, I don't know. I reckon they will. So that is my 4 from that group. So Epsilon, Orbit, TYT and Aware. From Bravo, and from Alpha, TCM, Insidia, Tech and Infuse. And then I think in Alpha you'll get TCM top, then I think Infused, then I think Tech, and then I think Insidia, and then in the other bracket I reckon Epsilon, Orbit, Aware, TYT. So I think that TCM will play TYT at the LAN because top plays bottom, basically. Top of Alpha plays bottom Bravo, and so on and so forth. So TCM will play TYT at LAN. Who did I say? Infused will play Aware. Did I say? Yeah, Infused will play Aware. And then, apologies if you can hear my fan in the background. Hasn't been doing that for ages and does it as soon as I do video. And where was it? Yeah, Tech will play against Aware. No, Tech will play against Orbit, and then Tech will play against Orbit, and then TCM. No, Infuse will play against Orbit, and then TCM will play against TYT. Sorry, I was getting muddled. But yeah, so that's what that. And I think the only way TYT have a realistic chance of qualifying. Ooh, my triple. Ooh. TYT have a realistic chance of qualifying for LA and the actual COD Champs is if they beat two of the pro teams. Definitely need to beat 1 and win all the other matches against the non-pro teams, just because otherwise they're going to come against TCM and you might as well just not play because that's just going to be one-sided. Some people say that there might be upsets in the pro teams, but I just think the pro teams have so much about them, so much more about them. They play the game non-stop. They're a solid team. They constantly are scrimming. They're always practicing. Some of them treat it as a full-time job and all of that. So I just think that yeah, some of them, I just can't see the pro teams not winning, to be honest. So So yeah, that's my outlook on the UK qualifiers. On a completely different note, esports report type thing, that I saw that SK had a bit of trouble at Skyland with certain things being thrown at them, which was quite interesting to read on the Twitter. I saw that and just thought that was something worth mentioning. And just thought that was quite interesting that they had stuff thrown at them. I'm not quite sure about the reasons because it didn't really get brought up with the reasons, and also how bad is that guy that he just didn't kill me there when I was reloading. Lol. But yeah, so as you can see, guys, the video is wrapping up. We're won by probably over 110 points in this first side of Dom, so we're looking pretty confident, and I get a nice final kill cam. So yeah, cheers guys, and as always, if you did enjoy the video, then leave it a rating, comment as well if what you think who will qualify for UK, and let me know. Follow me on Twitter, that'll be on the description below, and as always guys, thank you very much for watching. See you later.